Going on, guys? Killer J 500. Okay, guys, I want to talk to you about the simple message of salvation. The simple message of salvation. Many people out there complicate salvation. Salvation is very simple. So we're going to dig in scriptures, and we're going to go to this particular chapter in Romans, chapter 10, and we're going to read, starting at verse 1. It is, brethren, my heart desire and my prayer to God for them is it's for their salvation. For I testify about them that they have a zeal for God, but not in accordance with knowledge. For not knowing about God's righteousness and seeking to establish their own, they did not subject themselves to the righteousness of God. So when you accept Jesus by faith, you gain the righteousness of God. You gain the righteousness of Jesus, because he lived a perfect sinless life, and he gave himself up for us. So this is good news. And we have people on YouTube like K Kane that is self-righteous. K Kane and Final Call 7 and all these sinless preachers, false teachers, I might add. They seek a righteousness of their own. They do not want to submit to the truth of the gospel that is by faith and faith alone, about trusting Jesus. They don't want to accept that. So in the end, they're going to burn in hell. As simple as that. They need to come to the truth of the gospel. And stop being so self-righteous and stop preaching in, like KK preaching in the streets and saying people that stop smoking and stuff like that. Where is the grace of God? You're not preaching the grace of God. You're not preaching the love of God. You preach a gospel that doesn't save. Verse 4. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone who believes. For Moses writes that the man who practices the righteousness which is based on law shall live by that righteousness. But the righteousness based on faith speaks as follows. Do not say in your heart, who was sent into heaven, that is to bring Christ down. Or who will descend into the abyss, that is to bring Christ up from the dead. Okay, we're going to the key verses of this message. But why does it say the word is near you, in your mouth and in your heart? That is the word of faith which we are preaching. That if you confess with your mouth Jesus as Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you'll be saved. So simple. Simple. If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord, and you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. What a wonderful truth. Believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead the third day, and he resurrected. You'll be saved. Simple. God made it so simple and so wonderful. Jesus established our salvation at the cross, and he said, it is finished. It is finished. Enjoy, rejoice in your salvation. Verse 10 says, for with the heart a person believes, resulting in righteousness. I want to leave right there. Resulting in righteousness. Man. In your heart believes, resulting in righteousness. So if you believe in your heart, you get the righteousness of Christ imputed into your sinful record. And God sees you as precious and pure, just like Jesus. And keep reading. And with the mouth he confesses, resulting in salvation. For the scripture says, whoever believes in him will not be disappointed. For there is no distinction between Jew and Greek. For the same Lord is Lord of all, abounding in riches for all who call on him. For whoever who Call on the name of the Lord will be saved. Call on the name of the Lord, you'll be saved. Simple as that. God bless everybody.